Hello everyone, I just want to introduce myself. This is eCast of Disciples of Gaming. I just want to let everyone know this is going to be a hazard walkthrough, one of the new maps in the Annihilation map pack. I want to apologize for the camera movement since my first walkthrough. As we start off in this map in Hazard, you start off in one of the spawns called the Golf House. And it's named the Golf House simply because this is the one house that actually has the most golf paraphernalia in it. As we take a look around, this house has two openings, two doors, two main entry points. The back entry point is just a dressing room and serves no purpose whatsoever. It's just for show. If you take a look around closer to everything else, it's just a main golf house, all golf tees, and outside there's a golf cart and also another one, and a nice patio that you can see the fairway from. As we move up to the right side, one of the bridges, we take a look at the one main house from the outside, so you get a good look at it, see what one of the main spawns is. Then we take a look at the stairway leading down to the fairway. So you got a bridge, then a backside, and then a fairway entrance. But that's mainly all of it. What we're going to do is that's the main middle of the map. We're going to take a walk to the right side of the map, and we're going to go to an area which I like to call the restaurant area. It's a bunch of restaurant tables all lined up around next to each other, and if you take a look out of the one side of the restaurant area terrace, there is a sniper's poach. From here you can see the whole left side of the map leading up, or half side of the map leading up to the golf house, and you get a good sniping position off the fairway if you look farther down, but unfortunately you can get hit from that left side. So as we go back behind it, we go to another room in the map which I like to call the bar. This also has a little sniping poach from up here, hitting people coming from the golf house you can, or even coming from the far right side pathway. As we take a look, there's also an entrance to the bar on the right side here. Call this the bar because obviously there's drinks in here. It's the easiest one to be identifiable. Two windows, two doors, two main points of entry, and two windows to enter through. Not a good place to hold down unless you're going to sit behind the bar and have a partner in here to watch maybe two ways, and you watch the other two. But just going to give you a quick look around real quick. I mean, easily identifiable as a bar. Now if we take a walk out, there's more restaurant tables up here. I call this the high restaurant terrace. Right below is the low restaurant terrace that you looked at. And taking a closer look to the lower one, you see another entry point to the fairway where you can go down. Now if we take a walk up this little hill right here, you're going to see it connects right to the high terrace. So both of those go to the right side of the map. Now I want to show everyone a quick movement right here. This is where I found out was the best point to watch this right side. Right here you can put your body in where the enemy cannot see you until they hit that white door. And by the time they see you, you already aimed that way to take them out first. The only problem is you got to watch, like I'm exactly doing right now, left and right, left and right, left and right, if you got that backside. Now here's another entry point that I like, hiding point I mean. You get to watch backside, right side. They cannot see you whatsoever, only if they're coming from the one direction you're exposed. I also call this side the flower side, or the flower pathway, because this is the side with all these flowers and it's easily identifiable as the flower side. Come up to this entrance right here. Sign entrance I call it, but this is not a main point that you need to know. But if you go through it and go to the left side down these stairs I'm looking at right now, and then also the right side that you're looking at. Let's go down the left side first. As we go down this left side, you can see another entry point to the fairway right here on your right after you cross that hill. Down there is going to be towards the middle of the map. If you take this right here, this is what I call fountain. It's the only fountain on this map, so it's easily identifiable again. Take a look around it and then give everyone a good look. Now from here, this is a good sniping poach, but unfortunately you're widely available for anybody else in the map to snipe you, especially from that right side. Anything from that right side, I mean, those castles can't be entered. I'll let you know about more on that right side later on, but just give you a quick look of it. Instead of the fairway entrance, going into this shop right here, I call this the workshop. It's a groundskeeper's workshop. It has a whole bunch of tools in here. Everyone can, identify it from that. As you take a look around, two levels, high and low. You can pretty much hold this building down if you got a couple people. I think it'd be a good building to hold down. But then again, you connect right to the fairway in the middle. Hopefully there's not a lot of people running around there because that's wide open. Again, the fairway is wide open. Just to give you a quick look, there's a golf house we were talking about earlier. Easily can snipe people from there. And I showed you the other side already. Now, if we go back in the groundskeeper place, workshop, you come out, back to the fountain. We're going to pass the fountain, go back up to this main entry. Okay, we're going back on the original road right here. This is the right road, the flower side I was talking about. Going to keep going up. And as we take a look, you can see that fountain from this side. So, you know, like I said, if you're sniping, be careful. And then we got another connection to the fairway right here. But if we keep going on this path all the way to the opposite side of the map now, we're going to take a look and you can see that workshop, that garage right there. You can actually shoot through to kill enemies that are camping underneath, as long as you have a good idea of where they're at. This pathway leads to the fountain, that main entrance, and there we go again to the fairway. Now, if we take a look around, we're going to go to the absolute opposite side of the map where the other spawn is. This is called Gazebo. Right here in this area on this hill, you can see all the way down the fairway, easily sniper position. But once you get into this gazebo, which I'm going to turn around and go in right now, once you go in this gazebo, this is a great position to snipe from, especially if you cover your right side of your body with this pillar that's on my right side. You can barely see it. You'll see it in a little bit more right there. If you put your right side, you can snipe that left side, snipe down the center of the map. It's a great position to snipe as long as the other team is rushing and not camping. Along on the right side, it's the same exact thing. You get to hit anybody that's coming up on the right side. They're going to be coming by the iron gate. Let me show you real quick. As you're in the gazebo, they have to come towards this iron gate, so they still have a distance from you. So they're going to have to shoot from the distance, so hopefully you get enough time to snipe them. Now, there's no other way coming to the gazebo except for those two sides. So basically, if you're holding off the left side, just got to watch that right side. Now, taking a look underneath, I call this the cave area because it's actually a ledge above it. If you go, you can go underneath. It's not a great area. I mean, the only thing in this area, it's very wide open, so it's not a great place to hold down whatsoever. But if you look under here, if you want to camp and you get this right side held down right here, you don't really have to look that way. You can shoot it the other way, but still, again, you know, anybody comes here, they got a clear shot of you. There's no cover whatsoever. But since we're on the ground, we're going to take a walk right over here to show you that this connects to the right side. This gazebo right side right here goes down this way. There's a good hiding spot right here if you want to hit people coming up the right side, but then again, you gotta have somebody watching your left. A fairway entrance right here from the bottom of the cave. Now if we go around this right side, I looked at both these castles for a little bit just to make sure there was no jumping points or entrances whatsoever, and there's not. These castles just serve a purpose of actually blocking off the right side from the fairway and the left side snipers. Now, when you're running up this, don't think that you're completely covered, because this opening does show the fountain right there. Somebody could easily snipe you going across, so you got to keep that in mind when you're running. I just purposely brought that up because I know people are going to be running there easily. Now, this house that I'm in right now is called the Golf Tee House. The reason for it is because it's a golfing practice session right here. You know, anybody can just call this a practice house, a golf tee house, same thing. They're going to understand this from the golf house. Golf house is where items are sold. This is where the practice is. So we might as well just call this practice house since everything on this map relates to golf. Giving you a quick look around the entire house. There's a lot of openings in this house. It's not a great house to be in unless you're camped in the corner over there by the practice session. I'll show you a better area, which I found to be very good. Right here, you can actually watch both doorways. As long as somebody's got your back on the right side, or if your team has the right side, it's great to hold down. Just showing you, this is where we entered into the practice house. So if you didn't go through the house and you went through the right side, you just come from where we just entered. Now, this right side of the map, the other side is going to be flower side. This side is going to be cannon side, exactly for the reason right there. You got cannons. They're the easiest identifier on the side of this map. Instead of the flower side, you got a cannon side. Now, if we go a little bit more forward, to give you a look at why I call it that. Now, if we move a little bit forward here, that's the entrance from where we came. And we're going to go around this left side right here. Now this left side's got a bunch of rocks and pillars and everything to hide around. It's just both sides. That road just goes right around, so it's not like it's in a secret or anything like that. You're still out in the open. They both provide cover, but let's take a look under this house right here. As we go under this house, there is only one point of entry to this house, which is these stairs right here going from the fairway up the stairs into this one room. This house is called the letter house because of all the letters on the shelving right there. Easily, it can be shot from any kind of aircraft above. There is no roof on it whatsoever, but this is a great sniping position, especially if you put your body into the corner where you only have to snipe one way. There's one point of entrance. You're going to claim more of that up, put a motion sensor, anything you want. This is the easiest sniper area from the entire map. The best position in this map, I believe, to be. If you're sniping. You know, there's a bunch of positions other people would be better at, but the only thing that I do not like is that if you're sniping left, you can still get shot from the garage right there at the bottom. Yeah, that garage right there. So, now that you know this one position, we're going to take a walk down the stairs, go back underneath the map. If I can find the right way, here we go. As you see, there's only one point of entrance, so just to let you guys know, it's probably going to be the easiest one to hold down. But still, everyone's going to be sniping on this map, so it's still going to be hard. And there's the fairway connecting right to the golf house again. Now, once we go to this other side, just to give you a quick look at behind these rocks, these are all just points of defense. I mean, you can hide behind one of these sides, shoot anybody that's coming from the left side, same old, same old. As long as you got a good team to watch your back on the opposite side, you're good. There's more cannons, two more entrances to the fairway, to the middle of the map. So anybody can come down the fairway. As long as somebody's watching that way, you're good. Now once we go to the right, down this pathway, right here to the right side, from the restaurant area, actually what we just looked at, you can also get sniped. So just that's probably paused. Once we go down the right side, we're back at the golf house. This golf house, you know, there's another point of entrance to the fairway, but this is the main spawn. You see my body in there. There's nothing special about this right side. There's two entrances right here to the fairway, but now you just seen the entire map in its overview. Now, what I'm going to actually do is go up in the air, let you guys take a look at the entire map and all the points which I discussed. Now, as you look to the right, that's the right side we went up, and again, you got cannon side right here. And then once we look to the right, you got the flower side. Now, no one else can argue with me. That's probably going to be the easiest identifier on which side the enemies are coming. If you say flower side, it's the right side right there. If you say cannon side, it's cannon side. Or cliff side, same thing. River side, you know, whatever you want to call it. Easy identifier is what I just said. Other than that, guys, this is pretty much Hazard. I just gave you a quick walkthrough of the whole map. Some great points of snipes and regular guns. I hope you enjoyed it.